Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Mentos Plays Rogue Legacy. We're gonna jump in right away. If you've seen the past episodes, you know mostly what's going on. So we can be very flexible. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this guy up here. The Paladin, he's very flexible. I'm still not sure what it actually does, but I felt like he was the best of the choices that we had available to us on this run. So we're going to jump in here, pay Sharon our 80 gold from our failed Vertigo run last time. And let's see what we got now. So we're entering the castle, we're going to pick up this stuff. That was kind of pointless as I had all my MP full. Oop, skeleton trying to hit me with a bone. With a bone saw. Maybe. Oop. No you don't, Mr. Big Knight. You're not going to get me so easily. And so as par for the course so far, most of this is going to be attempting to gain some gold so that we can do better and eventually beat the boss of this section, move on to the next one. Obviously you can move on prior to that, but from what I've seen so far, the areas following the first area here do seem far more difficult than the ones in the castle here. So we're probably going to try to save those until we're at least strong enough to take out that first boss, who shouldn't be too difficult on us. And let's go to the right here. Oop. Want to kill that before it attacks me. Oh god! I don't know how I didn't notice that was happening. And now there was a ghastly sneaking up on me. I'm sorry to keep referring to it as ghastly, but come on, does it not look just like ghastly? And that was stupid. So was that. This is actually a challenging room. There's a lot of stuff shooting that you want to dodge. And swing, and boom. Okay, so we very much cleared out a lot of the room. The hard part of the room was definitely done, and then we got out. Very good. You can definitely tell that our attack damage is improving because we are killing a lot of things in one hit now. Not everything, mind you, but a lot of things. And that's all you can ask for at this early stage. Oop. Okay, and we accidentally awoke a Doombus. Oop. Took some more damage. Maybe some more damage. Not playing too well at the start of this run, I won't lie about that. There we go. And this will be pretty simple going through right here. We do get a blueprint for a Squire chest plate. That's not a bad thing to have on hand. I'm starting to get used to the controls in this again like I was in the demo. That's helping a bit. I want to pop that open on one run through and grab everything from it on the next. Kill these dudes as fast as possible or they're going to be a problem. Haha, you overshot, you idiot. Oh, but then we take damage and almost died because I was standing on the spikes and not realizing it. That mana potion is literally worthless to me, so let's not risk. Never mind, I guess we'll risk our death in an entirely different way. So let us go ahead and actually, I'm kind of wanting to rearrange these windows real quick. I'm sorry. Let me just put this down here. This way here I can tell how long this video has been. Let's see. We got a barbarian king who is giant, another barbarian king who is giant, and this guy who has vertigo and is afraid of chickens. We're gonna play another vertigo run. I actually really enjoy this, even though I always fail miserably at it. Let's go ahead and unlock the miner. That's going to both open up some more areas on our manor here. Train more in the art of making money than killing enemies. Miners are best used for scouting the castle for treasure chests and avoiding confrontation. So we can upgrade our miner to go from miner to spelunker, or go from miner to spelunker, a minor typo there. Press A to turn on your headlamp. That seems like it would be really useful on the dungeon that we found. Gold gain up, improve your looting skills, and get more bang for your buck. So we get 10% more gold. We got upgrade knave, so we can turn our knaves into assassins, which are the ones I was talking about in that one fairy chest room a couple episodes ago, that you couldn't get to without having the assassin unlocked. Yes, I will give you all my 0 gold share, no problem. And let's see, we are going to head in. This is always very, very disconcerting to play, but it's fun in its own way, I won't lie. I'm sure at some point the novelty of this will wear off and I'll kind of hate playing in this mode, but right now it's very much still enjoyable to me. There we go. Still gotta remember that gravity works backwards. That's a good thing to know. It was a perfectly timed jump. Not that I did it on purpose, but it worked out perfectly, and that's what counts, right? It doesn't matter what you did as long as it works. And we're taking stupid damage, stupid damage, stupid damage. Oop, almost got hit by that bone. Take out the eye. Oop, I didn't even notice those spikes on the ground. That's the hardest thing about this, is not really being able to tell, and is making it harder to tell what's on the ground in front of you. Ran into that skeleton trying to avoid the spikes. Oh god. This room is bad enough when you are right side up, nonetheless when you're upside down. But maybe we... Aww. If I had just jumped at the right moment, I think we could have done that. Choose your heir. Let's see what we got now. We got Lady Charlotte, the Barbarian Queen with Tourette's and Dyslexia. Lady Teresa, the Knave with Muscle Weakness and Gigantism. And Lady Antoinette, the Knave. We're going to be the Barbarian Queen with Dyslexia, because I enjoy the kind of quirk that has to the Dyslexia trait. We don't have enough gold to upgrade anything. Do we have enough gold to buy anything? Probably not. 110 is kind of low. Yes, that's way lower than what we need there. And this lady, it'll cost us $525 to unlock a rune. It should be added that for every rune you unlock, the price of future runes goes up. I don't know if you noticed that there because I clicked through it quick, but the quirk of dyslexia is that everything that you read is going to have its letters all jumbled up. So for example, this diary here, entry number 2, Journal. I like how a prince's journal at the top changes every time you click through a different screen, and it never happens upon the right way. But yeah, it's just a... Whoa! There's a boss eyeball in here. Well, not a boss, but a mini-boss type. That hurt. Get out of this room as soon as possible, because I don't have a way to hit him. Dear Lord, there's a lot going on in this room. I want to simplify the situation. The same rule I run my Isaac runs by. Your earliest goal in any room that has a lot of things going on is to simplify the situation by killing things. And obviously that's all you really want to do in the room, but you're going to kill the things that are going to be most of a nuisance. In this case, things that are going to be ranged and going to hit us, even if we're not necessarily on the same plane as them. And we can end up killing this guy who is really not a threat as long as we avoid the plane that he is able to damage us. And I do plan once I beat this game to give kind of a more formal review of it. It's very fun so far. I have heard that like New Game Plus doesn't last very long. But you know, if the first experience is good, that's what counts most, and you can always go back and play not New Game Plus, but just playing through as another character on the same or you can go through and play Can I hit that one with an axe? I can, but I can't hit that one with an axe. But yeah, you can always go back and start a new save, or whatever the case may be, in order to extend its playtime, I'm sure. So, you don't want to necessarily hold that against the game. Obviously, I haven't seen it for myself, so I'm not sure just what goes on in the New Game Plus to begin with. But if that's the case, I'm not going to let it affect what I overall think of the game too much, because I think that's a little bit crazy. Kill that eye. Once again, the things that shoot projectiles are our biggest problem in rooms like this. We did get a gold bag. We're up to 420. 420, a good number. And this is cleared out. So that went a lot better than it could have. I was kind of expecting to take more damage, not gain health. Of course, as we've made more progression, we have gotten more and more survivability as well as more damage. So we're doing decently right now. We're going to see how we fare going forward. I'm pretty sure from the journal entry that I mentioned earlier, I think it gives you kind of a baseline pattern of which areas you want to go through in what order. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that it's not definitive, but it does seem to imply, if I recall, that you should go to the forest first, the tower second, and the dungeon last. And from my experiences in each of those thus far, the short ones we've had, that does seem like a reasonably good idea. That was a good chest for us. We did take some damage going there and back, unfortunately, but it had a lot of gold in it. So that kind of changed what I said before about the Silverline chests usually having blueprints in them. I mean, that still might be the case where they usually do, but they definitely don't have to have blueprints in them, as we just proved. Take out the statue. There's another Doombus up there. Oh! I do like that those spike balls are very much predictable. If they hit an angle, they're going to bounce in a straight line up. That was kind of close. And so, oh, here we go again. But dead. I want to kill this guy before he attacks me. And this guy I need to kill while running across the spikes, but that's not a big deal. Yet another Doombus. Some of my MP back. Oops. I forgot that I wouldn't just knock him away. So we have a teleporter, so this is going to be the forest for us. That almost rhymes. These guys are easy to kill, but then they release these spike balls. He's just going to keep walking into the spikes and hurting himself. So that worked for me. I'm not going to complain on that one. Now entering Catalsel. But we aren't going to go try to explore the forest just yet. We're going to kind of stick to the castle for right now. I'm still very much in the early game where my goal is to expand my abilities more than it is to explore further and further. Oops. I just used my my shout there. So I think we want to go here and then down. Down, down, down. We have a new journal entry. Give me 1 second to take a drink of my drink here. Journal entry number 3. I have paid my dues and entered the castle proper. That devil Sharon has taken all that I own as payment. He has even pilfered my private coffers. I have left my wife and children with nothing. He says it's the price for any and all who hazard the depths of the castle. He says it is fair. It is fair because of all who have entered, none have returned. But I will change that. I will be victorious. There is no greater swordsman than I, even amongst my siblings. Kind of got hard to read there at the end. I don't know why my voice is kind of going crazy on me right now. I apologize for that. And we have another journal entry right below it, so I guess we'll get journal number 4 right now as well. I need one more second to take a drink. Journal entry number 4. Everything about this castle is off. I can't seem to keep track of my headings, and there is no sun or stars to guide me. I find myself backtracking constantly, and I must painstakingly map out my progress lest I go in circles. The maps I have pilfered off the corpses of other adventurers are breathtakingly inaccurate. It is almost as if they were describing a different castle altogether. Perhaps this place does something to the mind, or are the stones truly shifting beneath my feet? I'll give you a hint, Mr. Prince. It's the second one. Ooh, boss zombie. We can at least pop this chest open, even if we're gonna die against this guy. But we survived. Sweet. I don't know how long we're going to have survived for since we have 13 HP, but we can run up here, get over here, run over here, break this table. Why? Because screw tables. Hopefully this room isn't too difficult, although that was kind of close. We can get this chest up here before we get attacked anymore. We are up high enough where I could increase my gold find, which would of course be massively useful toward increasing my skills, because obviously getting more gold makes for an easier job of that. So that room connected to both of those. There's an exit from it on the left, and there are 2 exits going down here. 3 up at the top. Let's go down first. Oh, it didn't. I hit jump too soon. I did my double jump instead of falling down. So we'll choose our next heir. We got Lady Jenny III, the Archmage. We got a colorblind endomorph who is a barbarian king. And we got a barbarian queen with no traits. We're going to go with the colorblind endomorph. Colorblindness is actually a really painful trait to deal with, but it shouldn't be too bad. I did increase my gold find, so we're going to gain 10% more gold now, which is obviously very valuable in a game centered around this kind of thing. Actually, cancel. We still have 290 points. I didn't realize we had that much left over. My apologies. I want to go here and see what we can upgrade. Not that, not health, not equipment load. We might actually not be able to upgrade anything. We can upgrade our mana, which is better than losing the gold, so we'll do that. Even though I don't really make use of spells all that much. Jumpity jump, and now we're only paying 20 gold to enter the castle. Confirm. I must have missed the button the first time. And now we have entered the castle yet again. And we will start destroying all this crazy stuff laying around here. These eyes are going to be a royal pain. But they went down actually easier than I expected. So now as you see when we pick up a coin, it's 11 gold instead of 10. Obviously not too much just yet. But for example, the miner gets plus, I think it's 50% gold find. So if you combine the miner's ability with plus 50%, plus this with plus 10%, then you're up to plus 60% gold find, which is obviously huge. Obviously as you progress through the levels more, you get better and better percentages just from the inherent bonus. There we go. This room went decently for us. Bouncy, bouncy. I forgot that guy did that. What have I said? Simplify the room, take out the projectile-based enemies, and then you can worry about the guys you can easily avoid. We got a blood sword available. That might work along the same lines as the blood chest plate we found. Give us a little bit of vampirism in return for a negative to some other stat. Take that guy out quick. Take this guy out before he attacks barely. But you know, for as much as that 1 extra gold per coin isn't that much, when you really think about how many coins we pick up in a run, it does give you a nice little boost, and all things considered. We will go up. We're probably approaching the tower by now. We have been going up pretty constantly for a while. Die, Ghastly, die! It doesn't die, it's just KO'd. Don't you play Pokemon. And we have found the tower. We're going to break that, get a coin, and then head back down. Because I am not really ready to take that on just yet. Well, I mean, I might be. I haven't really explored enough to know. And, I mean, admittedly, I'm doing much better on the castle than I should be since I know the enemies. But it doesn't change the fact that it does seem much more difficult than the castle. And I don't know if I'm ready to move up in difficulty with my stats where they're at right now. If I get the chance, I might just do a fun run at the end of this video where we go up to maybe the tower or try to get over to the forest, or some combination of places where we can just kind of explore to see what's going on. I know I haven't really spent much time up there, and most people have probably already seen the main area here. But I mean, these guys are just destroying me. Well, I might kill one of them. I killed both of them! Yay! Huzzah, we survived the room in the tower. You know what, let's make this the fun run. Let's just see what we can do up here. The mini-map is very dark. I'm not sure exactly why that is, if that's just an inherent thing of this, of the other stages, or if it's something to do with my character or what, but oops, took damage that I didn't plan on taking there. Because you always plan on taking damage, right? And we're gonna wait till after he does that, jump down here, hit him a couple times. These guys take a lot of hits. They are pretty high level. Whoop, we got them both. Okay, we're holding our own pretty well down here so far. Our health is low, we've taken some crazy damage, but that room looks horrible to me, so I'm going to go up here, where we will fight more of these frost mages and a big skull. Ooh, big skull does big ball attacks. I am almost dead. I didn't actually see how much damage that did to me, but presumably since I was low on HP to begin with, it is probably quite close to death. Yes, we are at 7 HP. One more hit by pretty much anything is going to kill us, but we've had fun exploring here, haven't we? Ooh, that guy throws throwing stars, and the Ghastly got me. You know, I just realized this game isn't playing any music. I don't know how I didn't notice that yet, but why are you not playing music? I apologize, I just noticed this. I'm not sure why. My mic is working, right? Yes, my mic is working. Maybe music volume is all the way up. Maybe if we change that? No. Okay, so that's a kind of weird glitch that we got going on here. I really do apologize I didn't notice it earlier. I really should have. But for some reason I got caught up in the gameplay and didn't realize there was no music. So sorry that there's nothing to listen to in that respect right now. We could unlock the Shinobi. We could upgrade our Knave. We could up our attack damage. Let's unlock the Shinobi. I think this is going to offer us some more upgrade routes that we can take. The Shinobi, a super fast, super deadly warrior who wears a super headband. They can't take a lot of hits, but they can dish out the pain. Believe it! Okay, so this is our Haggle skill that we can get, which will lower Sharon's toll. And then this is critical chance up. Somewhere around here we're going to get some more, let's see what that blood sword is. That is plus 20 weight, plus 1 vampirism for minus 30 health. It's only plus 2 damage against over the sword that I use right now. So your trade-off there is health for vampirism. We're going to enter the castle again. Once again, I think if we find any new areas, we'll probably explore them just because I don't want this to all be just exploring the castle. I am doing a bit better at surviving than I thought I was. Oop. And I appear... Did I pick a miner? I did. I didn't even notice that. Plus 30% gold gain. So I was kind of wrong in the amount of gold gain, but you get the idea. So this could be a very lucrative run for us, so maybe we shouldn't explore new areas, because we have lower stats as a miner, and we want to get as much gold as we can while we're playing with this class, because obviously we're getting the most benefit from the gold we pick up when we're playing as a class that has an extra plus 30% gold find. We got another silver chest with a bunch of money. Those gold bags become much better when you have more gold find. Getting 140 gold per one instead of 100. And it looks like my buddy Empty, who I followed the stream of for the past couple years, is now live with, or going live with Rogue Legacy right now, seeing as he just started playing the game, and he usually doesn't play games on Steam if he's not about to stream them. Ooh, this is the first time we have come across this one. So, I mentioned there are certain things that can fill that second box there. And this is what I'm talking about. This is an altar that you can pray at. If you pray for assistance, you get something. Oh... So, if you've played Sonic, you can probably guess what the Hedgehog's Curse is going to do. I really wish I could just commit suicide in a way that didn't cause me to take damage, because this is probably going to result in us losing almost all of our gold in the long run, unless this is a 100% successful run that allows us to escape the castle. Oop. Oh, that was close. So yes, for those of you who haven't played much Sonic in your time, in the Sonic the Hedgehog games, hence Hedgehog's Curse, every time you get hit, your rings go flying everywhere. And this is the same thing. Every time we get hit, our coins are going to fly out all over the place, and we're going to have to try to collect them. I believe the Killing Blow doesn't knock them all free. I believe that you're able to at least save something, but yeah, as you see, we just had a ton of gold drop. We were afraid of chickens. I forgot about that. We want to take out this big turd, and take out this guy. So that's the unfortunate thing about this run, is it has turned from a run that could have been pretty lucrative. As you can see, we're already at 1,000 plus gold. And it has turned it into a run that is probably going to result in us not getting too much money, because I don't have a way to kill myself without taking crazy damage, and every time I take damage my coins go flying, and so I kind of need to make sure that I take damage in a controlled way when I die. Okay, here you can see another way that being a dwarf is helpful. This little gray block here, if I was a dwarf I could fit through, and I could follow that up to this brown chest up here. And yeah, we definitely need to collect as much as we can before we... Oh, don't die, don't die. Don't die until I have all my gold. No, 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 no. Oh, man. So this is an interesting chance, I guess, to test how much gold you lose on your death hit, because I don't know how we just survived. Okay, well, we are still alive. Interestingly enough, we only have 13 health left, but we are still alive. And that's what counts, isn't it, guys? The fact that we're still alive and kicking and dealing with Sonic's curse. Okay, so let's see. We had like, what, 1400-ish? So our gold that we have with our heir, Sir Lee the Miner with Dwarfism, Sir McGladdery. We're going to do one more run with with the Miner before we end, and we ended up with 868 gold. So as you can see, we took a pretty significant penalty when we died there. Obviously not something that you really want to get. It's one of the drawbacks to risking the pray for assistance thing, is that you can get that negative. Obviously it has a lot of positives too. There's one that makes you come back to life when you die. There's I forget what all there is in the demo even, nonetheless in the full game. But there are definitely benefits to praying for assistance, but you do run the risk of getting that curse that is obviously detrimental, to say the least. So we're going to run over here. We do have a lot of spikes on the ground. And we have a lot of these platforms that I'm not that good with. And there are guys up there who are attacking us. So let's go finish them before we worry about... Oops. Before we worry about trying to get across down here. Because obviously these guys are much bigger threats, and we're probably going to die on this room. This has been a horrible play thus far by me on this run. I was kind of hoping to get some extra gold with the miner here, but we're not going to get very much. Even if I play really well going forward. We can take on... Oh crap, this is a Doomscape, not a Doomvis. So this is like a champion version of the Doom Boss, who obviously just killed us really quick. And so with that, and with the fact that the music's not working, I will call this episode quits. Just about the same time as the other one, so that worked out decently well. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the video as always. As always, any kind of likes, comments, subscriptions to help support me would be much appreciated. Hopefully the music will be working again by the next time that I start up a run through, and hopefully we'll see what we can get. I might be playing a couple more runs tonight, in which case they would probably not be recorded. They would be kind of farming runs. If I do, as I've said before, I'm not going to be going to the forest, the dungeons, or the tower. I'll be sticking around with the castle just for the sake of not exploring new areas and finding new things when you guys aren't able to see my reactions and all that. So for now, thank you all for stopping by, and I hope you have a wonderful night or day whenever you are watching this. Bye.